How's it going, VC? It's Chris back with the new vinyl finds on this late Sunday morning. I'm gonna start with some 7 inches first. Up first is Legionnaire's Disease here. Late 70s, early 80s, Houston, Texas band. This is their second 7 inch. Their first one is highly collectible, but some Killed by Death style punk here. It's an amazing band. I went to the record store, a couple of them last week, and hit gold. Found a couple of things here. Starting with these two 7 inches, the early Ronchans here from Wapadang Records. So it remind me of like Flat Duo Jeds or 68 Comeback, if you know who those bands are. Found a OG Flipper Getaway from Subterranean Records, 1982. I mean, we all know who Flipper is, right? I have a couple of 7 inches here I bought from Goner Records. Up first is a group called 208. Name of the 7 inch is Possession. 4 tracks on here of really blown out in the red garage punk. Sort of remind me of Immortal Lee County Killers. 208. And this I bought it from Goner Records, but they got it from a label called Goodbye Boozy. This one is Tex-Mex, Austin, San Antonio band that I really like. Some nice new wave punk here, garage rock as well. 4 tracks, Tex-Mex, and it's called We're a Happy Family. Finally, I had this from Slovenly Records. I can't pronounce this guy's name, but that's his name right there. Some nice, I think he's Iranian, maybe Middle Eastern, early 70s garage and surf sound here. As soon as I heard it, I had to get it. It's really good. Slovenly Records. They usually release more modern punk or whatever, but this one, even they had to release it, right? I had a couple of Swedish punk bands here, reissues from a label called Puke and Vomit Records that I bought it from. This one is from 81. This name of the group is called Bizex B. I don't know if I pronounced that right. But sort of remind me of early Celtic Frost, right? Or even Discharge. I really like it. The vocals are a little gruff, a little rough sounding, but some classic Swedish hardcore punk from 81. This one as well. The name of the group is called Slam. Wild Riders of Boards, the early years. Some really swanky 1984 skate punk here. Slam. Puke and Vomit. This I found in a record store last week. Husker Du's Everything Falls Apart. Classic hardcore punk here. Some early tracks that they released before I think anything else, right? And obviously, I mean, I love From the Gut, and also, Signals from Above, Wheels, Target. I mean, from Reflex Records. Husker Du. This one, I forgot who showed this. I don't know if it was on Instagram or somewhere else. I forgot how I came about buying it, but I got it off of Bandcamp. Killed Rock Stars on Bandcamp. Name of the group is called Matrimony. They're a Australian band from the late 80s, early 90s, who apparently influenced a lot of bands in the Riot Girl scene, like Bikini Kill, Sleater Kenny, those type of bands. And I hear their sound, and these guys sound, but also hear like Sonic Youth, Babes in Toyland. So if you like any of those type of bands, you should love this band. And they really do a great cover of The Scientist's Frantic Romantic. Really slowed down, sludgy, grungy sounding that I really like. But this one originally came out in 1989. Really good. Matrimony, and its name of the record is Kitty Finger. Hold on, I can't cover that up right there. Matrimony. You can see the name there. Great release. And it is pink vinyl. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's still copies on Bandcamp. So. Up next, this was a no-brainer to get, since I'm a big fan of this band. Getting a colored vinyl version of this was sweet. But it's Cosmic Cycles. I do have an OG of this. It's Cosmic Cycles, Blokes You Can Trust, off their Go the Hack label. Classic Australian sludgy, scuzzy blues punk here. Grungy. One of their best records here is this one. Found the, I don't know if this is their first or second one, but I've always wanted this one, the Carbona's record here from Raw Deluxe Records. So, classic punk and roll here from the early 2000s, I think. Yeah, from 2003. From Raw Deluxe Records. This one, it's a great Texas artifact, right? It's been reissued. Co-Sun, Dark Shadows. More acid rock, I would say, than psychedelia, but great nonetheless. I knew a few members went on to play with Rocky Erickson in the late 70s. This came out in the early 70s, maybe possibly 1970. But this is from Gruesome Records. Also got this off of Bandcamp, direct from the label. Had to get it. I do have the World and Sound reissue from a few years ago. It comes with a 10-inch. Two classic Austin, Texas punk bands have been reissued here. First up is the Dicks, Kill from the Heart from Superior Viaduct. Of course, the singer Gary Floyd passed away, I think, a few weeks ago. Super soulful, bluesy voice this guy had. The band, but there's two versions of this band. This one was when he was in Texas, and then he moved to San Francisco and formed another version of this band, which is equally great. So, it's just classic Austin, Texas, bluesy hardcore punk. Very political, if you couldn't tell, in the imagery and lyrics. Up next is the Big Boys. Their first three records have been reissued on colored vinyl from Touch and Go Records. Randy Biscuit Turner has also passed away, the singer, but he passed away probably like 10 years ago or so. And all three records have the color treatment as well, vinyl color treatment. But this one is, to me, their best. Lullabies Help the Brain Grow. Big Boys, classic funk, punk, hardcore. I have a couple of Mississippi Records ones, starting with Love Hides All Faults. And this is deep gospel soul that I really love. I love this stuff. Also has a blues feel to it. That's probably why I love it. But Love Hides All Faults. And this one's an Ethiopian artist. Test pressing, I had to get 70 out of 100. I'm gonna try to pronounce her name. Emahoy Siege Miriam Gibru. Souvenirs here. Beautiful piece of music here. Plays piano throughout. Gold vinyl. Just a great release. Another OG I found in a record store last week. Birthday Party's Mutiny 12-inch EP. Just 4 tracks on here. Classic Australian noise rock. You know, Jennifer's Veil, Mutiny in Heaven, Swampland, Say a Spell. So, and finally, I have this box set I've always wanted. A little beat up on the sides, but the vinyl's mint. I think it's the first 4 garage punk unknowns from Crypt Records. Are you a fan of Back from the Grave, Teenage Shutdown, Pebbles? Yeah, this is more of the same stuff like that. Comes with a nice little, liner sheet in there. 4-page liner sheet. So, Trip Records is just an amazing label that's still going strong since like the 80s. I always buy stuff from them. What I'm playing here is another Crip record, Fireworks, Set the World on Fire. Based out of Dallas, Texas. They're not around anymore, but it's from the early 90s. Just amazing cowpunk, rockabilly, distorted, sloppy, garage punk mess. Fireworks. Well, that's it for this Vinyl Finds on this Sunday morning. I will catch you guys again later. Take care.